person, she stuck like a post. Sit in the corner, I'm bowling my cause I heard these little out here wanna. When you start earning, they be like, gimme. When they start turning, just like they timid. What y'all mad at B for? Why? Cause I'm pulling these things like Lenny. Rock out soon as I get on the stage. Open it up, we about to rage. Yeah, 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 yeah. Can't be my equal, girl, we not the same. Everything pretty, I do what I do. Self-esteem drop when I step in the room. Damn, watch it, I know that wasn't cool. We don't go, we don't go, we don't go, we don't go, let them go, let them know, let them know, we don't go, we don't go, we don't go, let them know, let them know,
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go. I shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I
snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New England Patriots and the Green Bay Packers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Throwing right away, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Going up top. That's caught. And he will score. Beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now Andres Borregamas for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Patriots are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Love to throw to get started. There's a short one caught by Kraft.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Caleb Chason in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
40-yard line.
Blue striking. Ready?
On the ground, here's the rookie out of Arkansas. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Robert Spillane spills him there.
It's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Set. Ready?
The RPO, that one is complete, and he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set. Hut. 60 red. Red. Cycle. Blaster. 6. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Moving left. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 32 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
32. Hut.
They'll try to run this one in. trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
No gain on
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
At the Patriots' 2-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty...
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Marcus Jones now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here goes throw. Crazy.
Here's May to throw it on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Throwing on second down. May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Fury, yellow. Back, set.
On first down, it's Love. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
First down.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay first down.
On the set. Here we go. 45, wide. Hut.
Here's a run, going left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Here we go. Black 40.
On second down, Love. He'll get this out to his running back. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Third down and 9.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Ready, ready. Red, 38.
That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Trouble. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
On fourth down, Love. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Gibson. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Five. Crazy.
Made out on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
May to throw on second down. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 45 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Crazy. Five.
Out of the gun, here's May. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down. May to throw again. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Throw again is May. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point now for Borregales. He gets it to go, and the Pats will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down. 10 black. Ready.
The drive will start on the ground. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Set.
On first and 10, here's Love. Pass pop. It's Golden. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 29.
That one good for 29.
Ready up.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready. Black. 95. Needle. Blue. White. White. 22 needle. Green. Green. Green jack. Claws red. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 19-yard line.
A second down throw for Love. It is brought in the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To throw on first down is May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. Just overthrows his man. And this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
On second down, it's May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, New England.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple.
Hey, it was crazy.
Here's May again. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will go up by a point here in the second quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Smash, red, drill, 52. Here we go. 10 black. Hut.
Throwing on second down, Love. That one reeled in by Golden. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Yell, blaster, six. Hut.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And it's crazy. Five. Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Along the sideline, Williams pulls it in. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Patriots first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot, drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 14. And a Patriot first down.
May to the air once more. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
3rd and short. And here is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
35-yard line.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 40, ready?
A good play action with Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown. Continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Edo blue. Here we go, here we go.
Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Red. Black Ultra.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are top.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this first half. This kick is away. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Oh, he was so close, Mike, to taking that to distance. But how about the effort by the kicker? I mean, he's the last line of defense. A lot of times you see him kind of just give an average attempt to make the tackle. But that was a really nice job there by the kicker, making sure he got him down.
Crazy.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. A ball deep for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
White, white. Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Blaster, 6. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Green Jack. Down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Second and inches.
Yellow, Lonnie. Let's go. Black, 95. Set.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ready?
On second down, Love. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Claws red. Spike 60.
Check. Crunch.
Set cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on fourth down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, and it works out as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
White. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Going for it all. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. It's second down.
Ready. Cut.
Love firing to Golden. And a good job rallies to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third down and
Shot.
9.
17. Cut.
Back to throw is Love. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one from 52 yards away. That's going to be blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's May. One side, he's got Henry. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
21 yards. And the Patriots, first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, New England.
Crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Complete to Henderson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
A gain of 15. First down, Patriots.
Crazy. Five.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll run with Henderson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Pats will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
First of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite.
Ready. Let's go. 45. Wide. Ready.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
60 red. Ready?
Throwing is Love. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 7.
Ultra. Here we go. Set.
Love to throw. That one's hot. He finds Golden. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
28 yards. And the Packers first down.
Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Eddie, what's up?
To throw on first down is May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6.
I hear the start. Eddie, what's up?
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Here's May again. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, New England.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. Spike, white, 52 blue, slide blue. Ready?
Now a run on first down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Hut.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ram, yellow. Come on, set. Black 40, ready.
Here's Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Trailing late, They've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. He's got room past the 35. And he's going to have the Packers' 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Now Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go now. Blue, 32.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Red, 38.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Harold Landry, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
That'll be intercepted. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The extra point now for Borregales. His kick is good, and the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready, cut.
From the gun, it's Love. That one on target to Watson. And he will score again. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Now, Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers will cut the deficit to 7. So, things are a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. An opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Made out on 1st and 10. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throwing on second down. May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down, Patriots.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Five. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here goes up. Crazy. What's up? Five. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation, Mike. There's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Love firing to Golden. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up.
You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these 3rd and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
On first down, it's Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Big play coming up for the Pack as they're going to go for 2.
Let's go now.
Packers will set up for the
60
2-point
red.
conversion.
60 red. Slice, 97. Ready.
They'll let Jacob try to run this in. And he's not going to get there. They stop him short, and this remains a 1-point game.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Jones now on the return. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he nearly takes it the distance, just short of the goal line. A spectacular return.
Oh, man. wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was wrong. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
Packers going to use their final timeout now as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from Lambeau Field.